How do athletes distinguish overreaching from overtraining? Imagine pushing your body to its limits and wondering if you're just hitting a temporary wall or if something more serious is happening. That's where understanding the difference between overreaching and overtraining becomes essential. Athletes often face this challenge, especially when trying to improve performance without risking burnout. Overreaching happens when athletes increase their training load for a short period, leading to a temporary dip in performance. It can be functional, meaning performance drops but then bounces back after a few days or weeks of rest. Sometimes, it even results in better performance once the body supercompensates after recovery. However, non-functional overreaching lasts longer, sometimes several weeks or months, and may involve lingering fatigue, mood swings, or decreased motivation. It requires more careful management to prevent it from turning into overtraining syndrome. Overtraining syndrome is a much more serious condition. It develops when the training load is too high for too long, and the body cannot recover properly. Symptoms last 4 months and include persistent fatigue, mood disturbances like depression or anxiety, and even physiological issues like hormonal imbalances or immune suppression. Athletes often feel a loss of motivation and may experience sleep problems. Unlike overreaching, simply resting for a few days won't fix overtraining syndrome. It often needs extended rest or medical help. From a sports psychology point of view, monitoring mental and emotional states is key. Overreaching might cause temporary mood changes or feeling tired, which improve with rest. But if negative feelings like depression or anxiety stick around, it could be a sign of overtraining. Athletes should pay attention to how they feel mentally and emotionally, not just physically. The duration of performance decline is a good indicator. If it lasts only days or a few weeks, it's likely overreaching. If it persists beyond to months, overtraining might be involved. The severity of symptoms also matters. Severe mood disturbances, chronic fatigue, and loss of motivation point to overtraining. Recovery strategies differ too. Functional overreaching responds well to rest and proper nutrition, while overtraining needs longer recovery periods and sometimes professional intervention. External stressors like work or personal issues can worsen overtraining by impairing recovery. Athletes should track their mood, sleep quality, and motivation regularly. Planning training with scheduled rest periods helps prevent both overreaching and overtraining. Adjusting training loads based on how the athlete feels physically and mentally is vital. Educating athletes and coaches about early signs of overtraining can prevent long-term damage and burnout. In the end, athletes can tell the difference by observing how long their performance drops and how they feel mentally and physically. Short-term declines that improve with rest are usually overreaching. Long-lasting issues with mood and performance suggest overtraining. Sports psychology emphasizes keeping an eye on mental health because emotional well-being is just as important as physical health in avoiding burnout and maintaining peak performance.